Okay, come here, Bo. Come on. Come on, Bo. Come here. I think Bo wanted to be in the video. I know. I know. I love you too. You're such a big. Oh, you gotta go sneeze. You crazy dog. We're not gonna be too long. We were snuggling watching Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. I have been so sick, and I finally went to urgent care today, and there's nothing. Everything was negative. So he said that there's a lot of really nasty viruses. They're just like colds, but they seem like they're strep throat or the flu or COVID. But I took the COVID test, I took the strep test, and I took the flu test, and everything was negative. So he started me on steroids, which I'd done some the other day, but whatever it was, it feels like it finally broke. My family did like a little turkey trot gobble, like little run. I was supposed to go. I stayed home this morning. But so I made this video that I posted and then I deleted it because I realized I just hated it. I just hated the video, and I don't think I have the Mesa cab right. There's two speakers on the cab. It's an X pattern. It's a Vintage 30 and a greenback. And the greenback sounds cool. The Vintage 30 is so bright, and I've got that the 160, the biodynamic is like, maybe it's just too much in the cone. I don't know. I messed with it before and then I didn't like it. I don't know. Let's take a listen to it. Now this is on now, and it should have the same sound. We'll test it, but this is what I recorded today. So here's the 160 and the Vintage 30. It just feels crispy. And then here's the 57 on the greenback. That's a little crispy, but that's better as a darker. I don't know, man. So again, here's the Vintage 30. Yeah, I don't know. Let's record a second of this. Just now. So I mean, I don't think anything's been bumped, but you get, you know. That's just the Vintage 30, and here's the greenback. And the settings are cool. The treble's just a hair above noon, and the presence is on about 2.5, 3, kind of 3-ish, or no, maybe 3-ish. That's kind of normal. I've tried this before, though, moving this mic, and I ended up not liking it. So, yeah, so this is the Vintage 30. Yeah, it feels just too crispy. The greenback again. Let me try something. I'm going to go in there. Let me see something. Tick, tick. See if I can get, see what this phase is. I almost don't even really want to worry about this whole, I've gotten so good with my eye Yeah, it's fine. It's almost like, maybe it's limiting. All right, so now, so this is new at night. And now M160 out. So this is now the M160 on the Vintage 30 out. All right, so here's the original Crispy Critter. And new. I like that better. Yeah, and it's still got edge. You know, I went out, but then I tilted in. I didn't just go out straight because they were both kind of straight. And I went out, and then I went out a little further than I would, but I cut it in a little bit. I had just thought it would be, maybe let me try it, right? So here's the original setup of the 160. Wow. Okay, this is going to be a cool video. So that's so much better. So here, I'm going to do something right now. Tell you what we're going to do. So now I am on this old PT100, second channel. Let's see what this looks like. Just balancing it so I'm not touching the BAE leaves. So here's the PT100 into the Mesa. What do you think, Bo? Maybe a little louder. I'll just tuck it in just a hair. I'm just visualizing it. So here's the here's the 800. That just sounds killer. And here's the PT. So, listening to the clips from this, the thing with the PT is it sounds more, it's cool. It sounds more like a plexi. It doesn't sound as gacked out to me. You know, it's kind of like, it's maybe not quite as sexy because that 800 is just like, right? Here's the Mark Cameron modded 800. And PT. The funny thing about the PT is it sounds more like a normal Marshall to me, which is cool. So I'm trying to figure out, is this a point to this, right? So let's hear PT. And then back to the 800. it's hard to compete, and I'll tell you why. For me personally, I've owned everything, and the 800 I've had for about 15 years. No, maybe like 11 years. So a lot of things have come in and out. I like it. So, but I like this PT too. So back to the PT. Yeah, it's not as much weight. Now listening to that PT, or no, here going back to the 800. And then here's the 800 through the Sir Cab. And then the 800 through the Mesa Cab. I think this is cool. I've been wondering, like, am I crazy? Should I not have this? Is it too much redundant? Let's listen to cleans really quick. So here's the cleans on the 800. I'm sorry. Here's the cleans. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, here's the cleans on the 800 and with the Mesa Cab, but this is the old setting, a little brighter. And here's the PT100 cleans in the Mesa Cab. And this also is a little weird because it was the Strat. I've been trying to use the bridge pickup. I've been strung out on Johnny Marr. I've been digging on his interview with the Pedal Show. He's all into that. So it's not quite my thing, but PT 100 clean into the Mesas. And now the 800 clean. PT clean. 800. They're real similar, right? I mean, maybe the PT's a little perkier, maybe not. It's a little louder, I think, if you look at it. It's like, I don't know if I was trying to find my way here. 800. And PT. Yeah, I don't think it'll mix. Anybody notice the difference though. Here's clean PT into the Sir Cab. There it is. So let's listen to it. That's ragged playing, kids. And now PT into the Mesa. And then 800 into the Mesa. It's like a little bit of an elegant hollowness. Here's the 800 into the PT Cab, or the Sir Cab. The Sir Cab is nice there. It speaks in a different way. It's more, to me, it's more vocal, not as elegant, right? So if I come here and I listen to here's the 800 into the Mesa Cab. And then here's the 800 into the Sir Cab. Yeah, it's got more I don't know, human voice elements. So anyway, that was just what I was thinking, and I really am stoked that I moved that mic. That's much better. Way less crispy critter. So here's the original setting on the 800. Still nice, and here's the new one. That's actually more what that cabinet sounds like. You know, I mean, I've been using not exactly that cabinet, but that basic cabinet forever. Since LA, I always got the traditional either slants or straights, and I put the X pattern with the vintage 30 in the greenback. Yeah, so this is the new pattern on the 800. And now the PT100. You know, if I didn't have it, it wouldn't matter. That's the truth. Because everything it does, I already have. It does it all a little bit different. So what I did was I put it up for sale. And I don't know if I'm going to sell it. I put it up on Reverb too. And I took it down because I'm like, I'm not going to ship it. Forget that. Even though I've got original boxes. Yeah. So, you know, because I'm like, man, you know, and then I got the 77, which is, you know, here's the 77 into the old setup for the Mesa. Ooh, it's playing too soft. Here's the 77 into the Surcab. So, yeah, I mean, that's cool too. They're different. And the thing is that I did a fair amount of, you know, 2 amp, 2 cab, and it was nice layering them together because they really have their own thing. So 77 with the Surcab. It's got like a nose to it where the Mesa cab. They're different. So, you know, it's apples and oranges. I mean, they're all nice, right? Well, there it is. So I feel better. I took it down again off of Reverb because the last couple times I've shipped things, it's been epic drama, and it cost me a lot of stress, money, and time. So, well, we'll see, man. They're cool. I haven't really been messing with the third channel in the PT100. I mean, the second channel is as much gain as I think I'd ever need. Yeah, this is good. I'm glad I did this. So, new mic placement. I am feeling better. Yeah, and I'm going to get some sleep tonight, and I'm not setting my alarm. I'm just going to sleep till my body's done. And I do feel like something's broke, man. I've been sick as hell. Right, Bo? I was going to say sick as a dog, but Chunky's not sick. 800 into the new Mesa setup. God. It's just like, wow. Oh, man. If I was on YouTube and somebody's like, hey, here's the sound of my 800, I'd be like, what? That's, whoa. That's head snapping. PT100. Probably too bright. Let's try this. You know what we're going to do? We're going to try one thing here. Because I was trying to brighten it back up because I realized that I had... Yeah, I realized it felt like I'd gone too dark because, again, there's so many clips on this PT100 and some of the clips are... All the clips are nice, but some of them feel like they're just a little bright, like for my thing. So here we'll try this one. So this is now, I took down a little bit of treble, added a little bit of bottom, because it doesn't quite have the ooh. And I'm not trying to make it have the I'm just trying to see where one ends and one start, you know, like where they sit in the palette. The color palette. So the original PT, new PT. Yeah, so that gets you a little more, which is kind of what I'm trying to do is find, like again, is find that where they sit. So here, and look, less volume, I guess. I don't know what that was about. But here's the 800 and PT. Yeah, that's cool. That's kind of a little bit more of what I'm liking. But you know what? Yeah, who cares, right? Maybe, I mean, you know, every time you do guitars, you're just dialing it into the song or the singer or the track. Yeah, that's nice. The only difference is that I have the loop engaged on the 800 and I have it looped through the chorus, you know, the Strymons. The PT, I took the loop completely out, so maybe it gives it a little bit of that much advantage. But yeah, there you go. This is it, wrapping it up. 800. It's like lip biting. You bite your lip when you hear that. Oh, jeez. And here's that original setting with the M160 more in on that Vintage 30. And new. Yeah, it's more cohesive. I don't know if you know, we're getting a blend spectrum of two different speakers, right? Because this is Vintage 30 and this is Greenback. Yeah, and it just sounds better now than the original. Yeah, it's something. There's a little clash. This seems to be. And PT100. Truth is, I don't need the PT100, but I have it, and it's cool. The clean is cool. It's funky. I haven't messed really with channel 3. It feels a little bit like channel 4 on the VH4. It's a little bit too much. Like I don't like the amps to just sound like I don't know. One of the phrase that kills me on the interwebs is gain on tap. This is it. 800. And PT100. It is cool. The PT100 sounds more raw, more ACDC, more like, and actually I probably would let a little bit more of that treble out. I covered it a little bit more than I should have. I've got also the presence down a little low, again because I was being gun shy, but the comparison, a couple people that have owned both and own both of the custom audio version of, you know, custom audio is the ones that made these OD100s, and then John Sir, I guess, and Pete were over there, and then they ended up turning into like the PT100 maybe, I don't know, don't quote me, but something like that. And then they ended up going over to Sir, and then now they make them. And what Pete said was that he felt that, yeah, he wanted it to be a little bit more raw, and I think he really nailed it. And there's a guy on the forum, on the Facebook group, said that he owns both of them, and he felt that the custom audio one, the gain channel. I don't know if he was talking more about channel 3. I don't know, but he said it felt more. It was more like a modded 800, where the PT100 was more kind of like ramped up plexi more. I don't know if you say Van Halen. I don't know what you'd say, but I can hear that because this is a modded 800. You know, zang, everything's like this, and then you listen to the PT. It bounces more on that D to A part. You know, it bounces, and then you listen to the 800. Way more like controlled. So, I think they're both nice. I gotta get some sleep. So, I did upload that video and delete it. I don't know what this one's gonna be called, but this is a good video for me anyway, because I do feel better about all this. So, there you go. Peace.